How long does it take you to write a book? Because you put out so many.
Yeah, I don't get out much. I'm home. Well, I'm very lucky. I'm a very fast writer, and I can do 10, 15, 20 pages a day. So, but mainly because, I always tell kids this, they hate it, they hate hearing it, because I plan everything so carefully. I do a very complete chapter by chapter outline of every book I write. I do every chapter ending, a lot of the dialogue. It's all, I do a very long, complete outline first. And that's all the work. That's the hard part. I have it all planned. I know how it's going to end. I know where I'm going. And then when I sit down to write the book, it's so easy. I've done all the thinking. And I can just enjoy the writing. And that usually takes, well, the Goosebumps manuscripts are 120 pages. And if let's say I do 10 pages a day, that's 12 days. And then a couple days for revising. And then it goes to editor. I have many editors. I have more editors than any author in New York, including my wife, who is a really tough editor. I mean, not for fun. I mean, she's one of the editors. And nothing gets by her. Nothing. I always say she's like a hockey goalie. Nothing gets past. So that's tough. And then so I do 2 or 3 revisions. So usually I revise the outline and then I revise the book. So it takes a couple weeks. Cool. And then it may be a week for the planning.
So how many are you putting out a year?
Not as many as I used to. This sounds great. In fact, I don't know how I did it. I used to write a Goosebumps and a Fear Street every month. I wrote 2 novels a month.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I couldn't do that today. I couldn't do it. But I read this story in the Wall Street Journal about this author in Brazil. He writes, this is true, he writes 3 books a day.
And how does he do that?
I don't know. He just writes, he sits down, he's very fast, and he said if he runs into he writes mysteries and thrillers and westerns. And he said if he runs into a plot problem, he just blows everyone up. And then he just keeps going. And he's written over 2,000 books. He writes 3 a day. And now he has his son doing it, and his son has written about 500 books.
Wow.
That's my hero. This guy. That's good. If you could do 3 books a day, come on.
But you're loved by children. I mean, you're an icon in the industry. And
that's a scary word. But no, it's wonderful. I can't believe what happened to me. I wrote for 25 years and nobody noticed. Really.
No one noticed the funny stuff?
No. My life's ambition was to have my own national humor magazine. And I did that for 10 years. I did a magazine called Bananas for 10 years. And it was like Mad Magazine, but it was in color. And that was fun. And when I finished with that, I thought I would just coast the rest of my life. I thought that, I did what I wanted to do. I had no idea what was in store for me. It's been amazing.